Welcome to the 42 Show, the only show on YouTube that truly believes in the migration of coconuts. Whether or not helped by sparrows is irrelevant. Go coconuts.
But how will they carry you? How will they carry them?
Got to have a coconut. Yeah, how else do you ride a horse, right?
Mm,
So,
absolutely.
so I wanted to start right away with the open fire, the whole attack at the concert hall in Moscow. Yeah, the Russians have labeled it a terrorist attack. There's already some people saying that it's going to be false flag blamed on Ukraine and a few things. I don't know any of that at the moment, right? But they have so far released that there's 40 dead and 100 wounded, and there's this little video here, if I can make it play. It was being really strange. There we go. We can see a bit there.
Large gatherings over the next 48 hours.
The mayor has called it a tragedy and a few other things. But I'm more interested in,
from the 8th of March,
who's perpetrating
and
this
I am
kind of thing
attributing
over
this
there
and
right
reading
now.
it directly out
Is
of
this a group
NBC
that's
News
just
at
gone
this stage.
crazy? Is
All
this
of
a
this,
group
of course,
that are like
comes at
against
a
the
time
war
when
and the Russian government and want the people to be? I don't know why you're killing them if that's the case. But you see, it's strange.
Very, very important to say
you know,
that there is no evidence whatsoever
Yeah, well,
that this attack
this is one of those stories
or linked
you got to
with
wait for the
Ukraine at any
answers, which
stage,
you'll never get.
despite the fact
Not
that there
real
have
ones,
been
because,
alleged attacks by Ukrainian drones and weapon systems on Russian targets over the last several weeks, if not months.
Bad sound.
The reason I mention this
like
is because these are particularly dangerous times, extremely volatile, a time when...
So,
You're not hearing the goddamn video,
yeah,
are you?
Yeah, it's a video. It's the video.
For fuck's sakes. Okay. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, that's...
He thought you fixed that.
Yeah, and I have it muted right here in front of me. It shouldn't have been on the air at all. I had no idea. Again, it's not showing me even in OBS that it's going to you guys. There's some... I shouldn't have done the OBS update. I don't know what it's doing to me, and I'm just going to fall back to the old one coming up after, but there's nothing I can do. I'll have to make sure I remember to mute the videos. Yeah. So, God damn it. Okay.
I was actually going to mention it before we hit the show, but
yeah.
No, right, let's carry on.
Yeah, so
I mean, nothing happened.
Yeah, if you weren't really able to hear us there and whatnot, the concern is if you're doing this as like a statement against your government or something, I mean, for all intents and purposes, there's probably a lot of innocent people that want nothing to do with what their government's doing in Russia at that concert. I'm not sure that's the right thing to do here.
It's not good.
Right. Focus your efforts. If it is insurgents within Russia that are doing this to protest their government and all that kind of stuff, please do this properly, right?
Yeah, hit the government utilities, hit all those sort of stuff. Or if the conspiracies are true, that is a false flag by Russia to try and garner more support for them in their attack on Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's exactly what they would do, hit the people. So
yeah. It looks more to me like purposely done for political gain and reasons, to be honest. But even then, I'm not sure I understand it and see it because I don't really pay attention to a lot of that crap. Not really my.
And like I said, when nobody could hear, we'll probably never find out.
Yeah, exactly. But it's breaking news. It's going down, and we do a lot of screwing around here, but we figured we should bring it up. Right. Let's see if I can figure out where you start. Yeah. So this is
top.
This is an interesting one. And I have a thing to bring up after too. So,
okie dokie. I'll keep it short. So, plans are underway to construct a rail network on the moon. Choo choo. Connecting various bases scattered across the surface. I hope it won't be run by those people. It would be a disaster. It could become a reality within the next decade, and it's received approval from the U.S. government agency, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, otherwise known as DARPA. Northrop Grumman, who make airplanes. I don't know what they're building railways for, but they proposed the concept last year and will receive funding assistance from DARPA to bring it to fruition. Northrop Grumman envisions the Lunar Railroad as a means to transport human supplies and resources across the moon. Obviously, yeah. What else is he going to do? Contributing significantly to the development of the space economy for the United States and its international partners, not the Chinese or the Russians, not them. This is the interesting bit. It says Northrop Grumman will now focus on constructing a prototype of a fully operational lunar rail system. It's like they've just said, well, we got an idea. Trains on the moon. Right, okay. Great idea. Now come up with something. Oh, okay. Well, we'll think about it now.
Yeah.
But apparently it's just going to be exploring innovative methods for building, operating, and maintain the railway network, including the utilization of advanced robotic technologies. Of course, yeah, bound to happen.
Right.
So what's your thoughts on this then, Dick?
Okay, so let me just scroll it back up to the other picture. Okay, you got the Earth,
the igloos.
Right, you got the igloo thing going on. Somebody's walking up to the door, probably supper time. I don't see a train.
Nope. It's a great image, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's another one. You got plants growing and everything, somebody out in the RV over there.
Mm-hmm.
Still no trains. Who put this article together?
I know. It couldn't even just got to Mid-Journey just to knock something up.
No, this is an argument for what we were talking about.
Crazy, yeah, absolutely crazy. Also, I want to see these railroads across the moon. Do you think they're going to be like the old Western ones? The big steam engines like lumbering down the track with Casey Jones driving it. I mean, or do you think it's just going to be like futuristic monorails or stuff like that? Do you think it's just going to be boring, or do you think it's going to be super futuristic?
I wonder. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that, because it would really suck if it was just, well, I've seen that before on Earth. It's a train. It's got to be something cooler, right?
Well, the first thing they have to do on the moon is grow thousands of trees to make the railway sleepers, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then ship in lots of Chinese and Irish to build the blooming track for them.
Yeah. We got a we've got a direct tip in 350. The Loch Ness Monster. Boom boom fun from the Loch Ness Monster. Thank you so much. Too cool.
Proof it does exist.
Very much. So let's see here. But no trains in the pictures. I still find that odd. Why didn't they,
Very silly.
Yeah. So, too much action in Ukraine right now. I'm sure you've all heard, but they were targeting the power facilities with waves of missiles and drones. The attacks have left more than 1 million people without power. And Zelensky renews pleas for the Western air defense systems. Like, look at what's going on here. This is not the images that we want to see. All of this arguing for political gain cannot use this as an argument. You guys just got to grow up and stop it. But yeah, I mean, Greg Terry yesterday was literally just surrounded by things going off in the distance and closer. This very, very massive assault that went on. I think it's probably still going, to be honest. I'm not 100%. Been a little busy today. Don't exactly know. But there's like 90 missiles and 60 Iranian-made drones. Russian missiles, have no delays, unlike the aid packages for Ukraine. The drones have no indecision, like some politicians. It's critical to understand the cost of delays and postponed decisions, and this is absolutely 100%, So, there has to be, and then like the nuclear power plant has been impacted by this. Here we go as well, right? So that's a scary thing unto itself, right? The Ukrainian atomic energy operator Energoatom said that it's on the verge of blackout. That's scary stuff. Very, nuclear boomy things and plants going off and stuff. Nobody wants that, no matter what.
No, that would be an absolute nightmare, absolute disaster. I mean, we talked about that. Was it last year when it was all, being threatened? Then highlighting the potential damage that can do is just a nightmare for a lot of Europe. Not just Ukraine, huge amount of Europe.
I heard a bridge got taken out, or was it a dam?
Dam, I think.
Yeah. So, they're really going after the whole power thing, and it's hard to do things without power. Ask anybody in South Africa; they'll tell you. So, thoughts and prayers and all that. Whatever you do a lot of them. It's really going off right now. Not good.
And support them where you can.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. With the lack of armaments going to Ukraine right now due to some political bullshit, humanitarian aid is at an all-time high for need. So, and speaking of being in need, this is, the idea of this is almost freaky.
Yes, because a surgical team at Massachusetts General Hospital has successfully performed the world's first genetically edited pig kidney transplant into a living human. Well, it's a good job that he was living. The recipient, 62-year-old Richard Slayman, who suffers from end-stage kidney disease, is reported to be recovering well after the 4-hour procedure. Addressing the critical shortage of organs available for transplantation, Dr. Tatsuo Kaiwai, sounds very cute, member of the surgical team, emphasized the collaborative efforts of scientists and physicians spanning several decades, expressing hope that an innovative transplant approach will serve as a lifeline for millions of patients worldwide battling kidney failure. Not too sure about the pigs, though. They won't think much about it. Mr. Slayman, despite receiving a kidney transplant from a deceased human donor in 2018, his kidney began to fail 5 years later, leading him to return to dialysis, which is not good. So medical staff hailed Mr. Slayman's bravery, acknowledging him as a hero for his willingness to venture into uncharted medical territory. Now, here's the interesting thing, because the genetically modified pig kidney used in the transplant was provided by eGenesis, a pharmaceutical company based in Cambridge, utilizing CRISPR-Cas9 technology. Whatever the hell that is, I don't know. Don't ask me. But harmful pig genes were removed and human genes were incorporated to enhance compatibility and potentially reduce rejection rates, according to the hospital. That's freaky science going on there.
Holy, yeah.
Swapping the genes out. How do you do that? How do you do that? You take a kidney and they'll not with a very, very sharp knife.
I think they have to be made of the same kind of denim.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Bonkers. But yeah. Well done, guys. Whatever that means to the future. Yeah. We're all gonna be made of pigs eventually. Does that mean my cock will taste like bacon from now on?
I would have no idea.
Lick it.
Yeah, no, I've had ice cream. So on Tuesday, we were talking about how Trump had till Monday to deal with this $450 million bond, but he was about to do this thing that could possibly be a merger for Truth Social into another company, and then they'd be floating it publicly. Well, the merger's gone through. So I think that number 5.7 is Canadian. It's Canadian site here, but the merger has gone through. So Truth Social should be doing an initial public offering on the stock market coming up. And it looks set to put like $3 billion in Trump's pockets. And the people have been posting on Twitter to make sure that, oh yeah, if you're a Trump supporter, make sure you're like, in there buying the stock and stuff to help inflate the price. Let's get our president rich again. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. What is he going to do? Build a wall with it? Yeah. So, yeah. And I mean, that would totally wrap things up for him, right? So, it's approved to go public. And anytime now, Truth Social, a website half based on lies itself, a social network site, is going to have an initial public offering and be on the stock market. I've said before that there's some jokes about the stock market and how it doesn't really do a lot for a lot of people in the world. Well, if I've ever been proved right, this is going to be it.
but surely the bloody site can't be worth anything. Surely.
I don't get it. I just don't understand, because how many users does Truth Social have versus like, X and Facebook and stuff? It's got to be minute, I
mean, I signed up for it when it came out just to have a, watch and see what was happening on it, and then probably never went back.
Yeah. And I mean, it's run by Trump, so I wouldn't even believe the user numbers published, to be honest. I mean, he's just gotten taken down for inflating the wealth of his businesses. So,
The other thing to think about, if it goes public, who's going to buy the shares? Not investors. It's not people going to be looking and thinking, yeah, I'm going to invest in that amazing, social media site. No, it's going to be Trump supporters just trying to bail him out.
Yeah, rich Trump supporters. This is what's happening, because they've tried to raise the $454 million from a bond, but they can't find a company to put up the bond because he doesn't have enough liquid cash. So this is going to provide that. This is what's going on.
I think Elon Musk should buy it.
Yeah, well,
he'll help it out.
Ruin one, you've ruined them all, right? Yeah. But so I mean, it's crazy. I don't understand the world, but this probably proves it.
Yeah. Because, as we say in England, if you're going to go and spend a penny, why not spend £169,000? Because a seafront public toilet has been sold at auction for £169,000, a remarkable 8 times his original asking price. Look at that. They're going to give it a wash.
It was a rich Russian, so he could brag he's got his own toilet.
Yeah, he owns one. Oh, situated in Long Rock, near Penzance, the toilet block garnered attention for its prime location, overlooking the picturesque St. Michael's Mount in Mounts Bay. Initially listed by the council in January with a modest price of £20,000. That still sounds like a lot for a concrete block, if you ask me.
For a shitter.
God, have you ever been into one of these as well? My God, you'll never get rid of the smell. Yeah, but it's described as the opportunity as a rare and exciting, emphasizing the potential for diverse future uses. Yeah, turn it into a toilet. That's about all it's good for. But the area's property market suggests promising prospects with 1-bedroom flats selling for around £200,000. So they're going to turn it into like 4 1-bedroom flats.
At least they all come with a toilet.
Yeah, a shared one. Oh no, that's I can't. No,
it looks like it's about to fall down. Look at it.
I know. It's ridiculous.
That's the kind of place you go to buy, like Percocets or something, if you're one of those, kind of people. That's where druggies hang out, right?
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, and guys cruising for cock. Yeah. Not that I know much about
that. Yeah, the scene's changed since you were around, right?
Yeah, I recognize that place. Revolting.
Oh. All right. So let's see here. That's get the shitter out of here. Okay. Where are we going here? Oh yeah. So We talked about Neuralink, the guy the guy that has the chip in his head from Musk. He went and played chess on the computer with it, which is cool, right? And that kind of thing, like, it could do a lot for people. But Musk has just come out and said he believes that Neuralink can restore vision even in people born blind. Now, that's got to be one hell of a chip in there, like FPGA. You could program it to do all kinds of stuff. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. Anyway, but think about that. Imagine being like, you put a chip in somebody's head and you can restore their vision, right? Sounds amazing. But that's not actually what he means. If you scroll down here, so how it works is, where is it here? But it gets complicated. The user would have to wear a digital camera, which would then wirelessly transmit live via Bluetooth to a mobile phone. The mobile phone would then turn the image data into a neural signal, which could be sent into the chip. Now, I don't know if anybody out there is a gamer, but there's this thing called latency. And if the latency is bad, like you click and it takes a second and then something happens, it makes things really hard. It's the same with like the pass-through for these VR headsets. If the latency's bad, you get sick because it's not quite right, The latency on having 2 steps to get this to happen would be unbelievable. A person would have to relearn to have everything happen a little bit later. But the brain is pretty good at that kind of thing, right? I mean, if I snap my fingers, I see it before I hear it, but my brain puts it together for me because it knows it needs to put a coherent picture of reality forth for me, right? So maybe it would work, maybe, I don't know, but the way you read the headline, it makes it sound like this chip is just the bionic woman stuff or whatever, and it's just a receiver for your phone, basically.
Yeah,
right?
why don't they just scoop out your front of your face and put a Vision Pro on the front?
Exactly.
Oh no, that doesn't work. You still need to have eyes. Hang on, that didn't work.
Yeah.
But great pass through.
And then he has plans. You remember the robot that we showed you, his Optimus robot? Well, he says that things could get really funky because he could use some Neuralink chips to give this thing some basic AI, like some AI, and let it just go off and, do its own thing and whatnot. Oh, that's what everybody wants, Elon. Oh, yeah.
I did see an interesting thing on Twitter that the guy with the Neuralink did his first tweet, and it got blocked because it was seen as a bot, and so Elon Musk himself personally had to unblock it to make sure it could be seen. And the guy goes, yeah, because it is a bot.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, I tell you what I can see that Tesla robot doing, building railway lines on the moon.
It's a Cylon, and it's making the other 12 models.
So we all.
Yeah. Then, okay, this is just hilarious. So, image up.
It's Japan. What do you expect? Yeah, a plastic statue of Kentucky Fried Chicken Colonel Sanders, which served as a cherished talisman for superstitious baseball fans, has met its end after a 15-year journey. So back in 1985, jubilant fans celebrated their team's victory in Japan's baseball championship by hurling the Colonel Sanders statue into Osaka's river. As the Tigers' fortunes waned over the years, a belief arose amongst fans, known as the Curse of the Colonel, that success would only return upon retrieving the statue. So after years of anticipation, the statue was unearthed during construction in 2009. And it was coated in grime and missing bits, and it underwent purification by a priest and was put on display. Last year, the Tigers triumphed in the Japan series after a 38-year hiatus. So they all believe that the statue brought back their good luck. So on Tuesday, KFC announced that due to its deteriorating condition, the statue would be laid to rest. What? burn it before its disposal. A ceremonial expression of gratitude took place at a temple attended by KFC's Japan president Takayuki Hanji, who offered Japanese sake and the chain's signature fried chicken. It looks like a load of chickens have been shitting all over it.
I'm bringing out the cat.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, do you know where that should go? I know a perfect toilet in Penzance, a great property that would look great in.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I think that's a match made in hell right there. That's a good idea. So, check out this picture. That is an actual picture of people being arrested, but the cops don't want to put their real photo out because you got to be proven guilty. Being arrested is one thing, right? So they put Lego heads over the people, man.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
But yeah, let me scroll down here. There's some other ones like here.
They're just taking the piss.
Yeah. And they've used like Shrek characters and stuff before. It's just that they're using the
I think it was number one, did it?
Yeah, but they're using Lego heads right now and people are really digging it.
Apart from Lego, I imagine.
Yeah, I wonder actually.
Probably can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but it's funny as hell, isn't it? You know, what a Karen moment that must have been. Look at those two.
Oh, dear.
Barbie. Shrek on a big dude.
We're going to start seeing these in video. Look at his feet as well. Put big Shrek shoes on him as well.
Oh, did they? Hold on. I didn't notice that. Where? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I think he's just wearing green runners.
Oh, fair enough. He's just got big feet.
Yeah. He's wearing the shirt, so he earned the head, right? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. This Barbie one's almost creepy.
Yes.
Oh, what happened there?
I think I went out with her.
You know, not exactly a news story per se, but they deserve a shout out for that, right? Here, who are these guys? What the hell's going on with the sizing? I think I swiped when I meant to swip or something. The Murriette Police Department. I don't even know where that is. It's gotta be
no idea.
Yeah. Murriette Police Department in California.
Right.
Yeah, okay. That's funny. Yeah, good call, guys. Good call. That's more entertaining than like that show Cops. Who wants to sit there and get people arrested or watch people get arrested? I don't understand that.
Hey, look, that was around before the internet, and that's what the internet is full of now. So,
oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the hell is with the grin on this guy, dude? Look at that. It's like he's auditioning for Mask 4, you know?
It's great. He's a very, very happy scientist because he's just named a newly identified 270 million year old fossil after Kermit, the beloved Muppet frog. The fossilized skull represents a previously unknown species of proto-amphibian dubbed Kermitops gratus. The fossil bears a striking resemblance to his namesake.
Okay, well,
sure about that.
Yeah. What?
It looks like an old shoe.
No, look at the one on the right. Looks like the cockpit from above from Space 1999. It looks like the ship.
Yeah. Yes. Scientists noted distinctive features in the fossil, such as the shortened region behind the eyes and a unique smile. Can you see the smile? Calvin So, a doctoral student at George Washington University and the study's lead author, remarked on the fossil's bug-eyed appearance and crooked smile akin to Kermit's. However, Kermitops gratus holds immense significance for scientists because the fossil provides valuable insights into the early evolution of amphibians, a field largely hindered by fragmentary rock fossil records. There he is. He's happy. He's happy to be named.
Yeah. Dear Lord, that just does not look like Kermit. What the hell? Wow. I want what they're smoking, man. Let me see where I'm supposed to be here. I lost it here. Oh, yeah, I had a second one here. These are some long lens glimpses of everyday life in North Korea. And what I want to specifically point out is how dreary and drab everything is. There's no plants, grass, anything. It literally looks like everything was designed to basically be a prison camp. You see that big sign in the background there? It actually says, "Let's unify the party and all society with the revolutionary ideas of Comrade Kim Jong-un."
Catchy.
Yeah.
They should put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. And look, this is a guard tower post near the border. If you look there, see if I can get this to zoom in. It's just sticks that have made the railing. It's just sticks.
Well, yeah.
You know, like,
they're not expensive sticks.
Yeah. And then look here, you see the odd tree here and there. So it's, it's probably like fall or, when there's not a lot going on, but everything is just so dreary. You got some leader pictures there.
Yeah, but no, wait. No, but those murals or whatever they are, they're very colorful.
Yeah, they're of Kim Jong-il and Kim Il-sung, it's all just propaganda, right? Look at that busy stretch of highway there. That sign there says, "My country is the best."
Wow.
Yeah. Right. And then look at that. I mean, it kind of looks like a place where they breed chickens indoors.
Or a British holiday camp.
Prison camp, that is. Yeah. Well, and wait a minute. There's another one here I wanted to show. There's some soldiers doing important work. Wait a minute. Here. Yeah. They're carrying the sticks.
Get the sticks.
Yeah, to make another guard tower post.
No, they caught the sticks trying to escape to the south, and they're bringing them back.
Yeah, defectors.
Or they're gathering food, I think.
Yeah.
Boiled stick again.
Yeah, terribly ominous Tom in the chat, or no, who is it? Mike 71 in the chat. Yeah, it's North Korea's Hollywood sign.
Yeah. Ah, dear.
Yeah,
but the houses, when you see the pictures of the rows and rows and rows of, almost modern looking houses, they don't look real, do they? They don't look like they're lived in. They just look like cardboard cutouts.
It looks like one that's just been copy and pasted in Photoshop to make it look like a town.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
so who's this creepy fuck?
Now this creepy fuck is a comedy hypnotist, and he has been unmasked as an online predator. You would never have guessed. Facing accusations of stealing intimate pictures of women and profiting from them. How do you do that? I don't know. Robert Temple, known for his Red Raw tour because of his hair, has been sentenced to 8 months in jail after admitting to hacking and fraud charges. One victim, Ellie Norman, discovered her private images were being used to create fake social media profiles by Temple. She described the experience as creepy, with personal details down to her name of her pet dog being utilized. While 2 victims have stepped forward, authorities suspect there may be more, although Temple hasn't been accused of using hypnosis for illicit activities, his skills from the stage show have been exploited in other ways. Detectives revealed Temple's tactics involved hacking into personal accounts and using the information obtained for fraudulent activities.
Hacking isn't magic, though. I think they missed one there.
Yeah. He's setting up cryptocurrency accounts. That's magic. So the court sentenced Temple to 8 months in jail for multiple court counts of hacking, fraud, and converting criminal property. Whatever that means. But a guy like him is going to be real popular on the block. So if you have, gone to see his act, just check your Facebook. Make sure he hasn't been hacked.
When he gets out of jail, you won't hear him fart again. No friction left on that guy. So what do we got here? Oh my God, we're almost done. Let's welcome Germany into the land of the living, as in with just a couple of days, cannabis will be legal. It starts on April 1st, and it's not a joke. It's actually real. It is actually real. We reported this a while back as it was being put through their legislature, parliament, whatever the hell they call it, Third Reich. I don't remember. I don't know. But yeah, it's passed. It's good. It's about to happen. You can have 25 grams of grass or grow 3 plants. That's pretty good. So, welcome to the modern day, and smoke them if you got them, fellow babies.
Now, I would have picked they didn't have that in 1936, because I'd imagine Hitler's meetings with all the Bauhauses would have been a lot more calmer.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have shouted so much, right?
No. Just be quiet, peaceful, it's all love and
yeah. But the lead government person on this was, very happy it went through. This should end, or at least mostly get rid of the black market. And, because you can tax it, it puts a bunch in the coffers. It's the real way to go. I mean, so what if somebody wants to smoke a joint? I mean, they just sit on their couch and stare at the TV like this. Is it really a big deal to you? Well,
hopefully they'll come and watch the show. Hello, everybody in Germany watching the show.
Yeah, grab yourself a legal sack and come join us for the show. Speaking of the show, we got the after show coming up in like 10 minutes here. So we've got a redirect that'll kick in as soon as everything's done and whatnot, and it'll send you right over. And speaking of send you right over, we got our big thanks to do and everything in the credits. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in 10 minutes.
Yeah, auf Wiedersehen. Sehen Sie in 10 Minuten.
Night. So a big thanks to our team in the background, the research team, the moderator team, and everybody. I mean, almost everything we just told you came from the research team. So give the mods and the team a big thanks there. CF Beauty runs the team. She's been on the Shills account. We got PME, PJ CNET, Skids Crasher, and NANA. Thanks, everybody.
And to all the people who do super chats and donations and stuff like that, thank you very, very, very much. It keeps the lights on around here, and we'll need to keep the lights on because we'll be back in a few minutes. And if you didn't super chat, come back to the after show and just open your wallet and just show us your love. And then if you'd like the show, don't forget to hit like on the way out. I'm going to do that right now. Bing. And what else was I going to say? Don't forget to share it. Yeah, go and buy a toilet and stamp the Shills all over the side of the toilet saying, oh, come and watch the Shills, or have a piss. We'll see you in the after show, everybody.
That's a great idea. Go to your local public bathroom and write the Shills on the wall just because you can. See you on the after show.
Bye.